used to fall asleep watching horror videos. Weird, I know. Most people put on white noise playlists or rain sounds, but for me, it was always Sleepscared. The channel wasn't big, maybe a few subscribers, but the guy who ran it had this nervous charm. He explored old buildings, hospitals, forgotten houses. You never saw his face, never heard his real name, just that trembling voice, always joking that he was one bad hallway away from quitting. Then one night last year, he uploaded a teaser. Next week, Brookvale State Hospital. He never posted again. At first, everyone thought he'd taken a break. Urban exploring can get dangerous, and his last few uploads showed him coughing through moldy corridors. But weeks turned into months. His socials went silent. The comment sections filled with jokes at first, then with worry, and finally with nothing at all. I didn't think much of it until 2 months ago when I found the file. It was buried on a horror forum thread titled Lost Channels Archive. A user with no profile picture had posted a single link, no description, no context, just sleepscared_brookvale.mp4. I should have ignored it, but curiosity is a stubborn thing. I downloaded the video. It opens with static, then the familiar voice. Hey guys, it's Sleepscared. Back again. Tonight we're at Brookvale State Hospital. I remember pausing right there. His tone was different, slower, like he was forcing confidence. He goes on about how Brookvale closed in 1987 after a fire, how locals say the patients still wander the halls. He laughs at the rumor, says it's probably just raccoons, and pushes open a set of heavy doors. From then on, it's just him in the dark. The camera's mounted to his chest. His flashlight beam cuts through dust. The place is wrecked. Peeling paint, rusted gurneys, papers scattered like snowdrifts. He keeps talking to the audience, trying to sound relaxed, but there's something off in his breathing. He stops by a nurse's desk, picks up a binder. Admission logs from 1983, he says. The names are blurred by mildew. He laughs again, too loud, and says he'll check the basement later. Then there's a sound. Not a bang or a crash, just a click, like a door latch somewhere down the hall. He spins the camera around, light trembling. Nothing. The air looks thick. I could almost feel it through the screen. He mutters, probably the wind, but doesn't move for a good 30 seconds. When he finally walks on, you can hear his shoes sticking to the floor. I kept waiting for the jump scare, for the fake noise YouTubers add to get reactions, but nothing felt staged. He passes a patient room, number 214. On the wall, faded writing. They whisper through the vents. He reads it out loud and tries to make a joke, but his voice cracks halfway through. The hallway narrows. His light catches a trail of footprints in the dust. Bare feet, small, leading toward a stairwell. He follows them. Downstairs, the temperature must drop. You can see his breath fog up. The walls change from chipped plaster to raw concrete. A metal sign reads, Ward B, restricted access. He whispers, "You guys wanted the basement. Here it is." There's a hum on the audio, low and steady like an old generator. He shines the flashlight ahead. Someone's left a lantern burning. He walks closer. The lantern sits beside a tripod, same brand as his. Next to it, a small memory card glints in the beam. He picks it up, laughs nervously. "Looks like someone beat me here." Then the hum cuts out. Total silence. He says, "Hello?" Something clatters behind him. The camera jolts. The flashlight shakes. He backs up fast, muttering, it's fine," like he's talking to himself. He aims the light down another hallway. The lens flares for half a second, and in that flare, there's a shape. Not a person exactly, more like a shadow that shouldn't be there. He gasps, breath ragged, then whispers, "Nope, done." Going back up. He starts running, but the halls twist. Every corridor looks the same. He passes the same graffiti twice, then a third time. He stops, panting. How am I back at 214? He looks at the door, same number, same writing on the wall. They whisper through the vents. Then, quietly, under his breathing, the audio picks up something else. A whisper repeating the word, "Sleepscared." He freezes. The flashlight flickers. He whispers, "If this is a prank, it's not funny." Another voice answers, barely audible, same tone, same rhythm. "Keep filming." The flashlight cuts out. The screen goes black for a full minute. I thought the file had ended, but the timer kept running. When the video returns, the camera's lying sideways on the floor. You can see a slice of the hallway and one of those wheelchairs tipped over. Footsteps echo softly, moving closer. Then a hand. His hand picks up the camera and lifts it. But the angle's wrong. It's tilted like whoever's holding it doesn't understand how to use it. The breathing sounds deeper, slower. It points at the wall. There's fresh writing in the dust. 3 words, "Keep watching, Ryan." The camera drops again. Static floods the screen. The rest of the file is 30 seconds of noise, then silence. I sat there for a long time, staring at the progress bar. My own reflection hovered in the dark screen. I told myself it had to be fake. Maybe someone edited his old footage, added my name for the creep factor. But the more I replayed it, the more I noticed little things. When he first said, "Hey guys," his voice trembled just like it did in his older videos. The timestamps matched the night he was supposed to upload Brookvale. Even the frame glitches were identical to the ones on his old camera. I posted on a few forums asking if anyone else had seen it. The thread disappeared within an hour. The user who uploaded the link deleted their account. That night, my phone buzzed twice. No number, no text, just the notification sound. When I checked, the screen was black for a second before my wallpaper came back. I didn't think much of it then, until a few days later when I opened YouTube again. The Sleepscared channel was gone, not just deactivated. Gone. No cached pages, no mirror uploads, nothing in the Wayback Archive. But somehow, my recently watched list still showed the Brookvale video thumbnail. A dark hallway with a single light beam cutting through dust. When I clicked it, the video didn't load. Just a still frame, room 214, and faint audio looping underneath, a whisper, slow and patient. It said my name again. I closed the tab, unplugged my computer, and left it off for 2 days. When I turned it back on, the file wasn't in my downloads anymore, but something else was. A new folder on my desktop. No title, just a blank space where the name should be. Inside, a single file, Brookvale_tape2.mp4. I didn't open it. I moved it to the trash, emptied the bin, and disconnected the hard drive. But when I went to bed that night, I kept hearing it. The low hum from the vents, the faint voice repeating "Sleepscared," and once, just once, I thought I heard a breath right beside my ear whispering, "Keep watching." I haven't slept much since then. The hum comes and goes, but only when I'm alone and only at night. Sometimes I think about uploading the video again, sharing what I found, warning people, but I can't. Because when I scroll through my files now, the folder always comes back, and the name under the file isn't blank anymore. It just says Sleepscared. And next to it, a small tag. Last modified today.